Olympian versus NFL superstar Noah Lyles and Tyreek Hill are about to collide in the most anticipated sprint showdown in history. It all started when Noah Lyles called out NFL players for thinking they could compete with professional sprinters. That was the moment the internet went crazy. And of course, Tyreek Hill fired back immediately. And just like that, the ultimate speed showdown was on. Let's be real, this is not an even matchup. But depending on the distance, things could get very interesting. Noah Lyles, Olympic sprinter 100 meters, world champion, Paris 2024, Olympic gold medalist top speed, 27 miles per hour, insane acceleration and endurance, 60 meters time, 6.43 seconds, elite explosiveness, trained for high-speed endurance, technique, and power, Tyreek Hill, fastest player in the NFL, Cheetah nickname, top speed, 23.24 miles per hour. On the field, with pads, 40-yard dash, 4.29 seconds, elite short burst speed. NFL speed is about explosiveness, not long-distance sprinting. Now here's the controversy. If they race 40 yards, Tyreek has a chance. If it's 60 meters or more, Lyles destroys him. But let's ask the real question here. Why is Noah Lyles even giving Tyreek this race? He knows track and field struggles to get attention outside of the Olympics. And what better way to put it back in the spotlight than a mega showdown with one of the NFL's biggest stars? Some say he's putting everything on the line, but others say he's making a genius move for the future of track and field. This rivalry has already reached legendary levels of trash talk. And let's not forget, if Lyles shatters a world record, during this race, it'll be a moment that goes viral forever. Let's be real. Noah Lyles is the heavy favorite in anything beyond 40 yards. But if Tyreek can make it a short sprint, could he shock the world? Either way, this is the most talked about race in years. And one thing is for sure, when these two step onto the track, history will be made. Drop your predictions in the comments. Will Tyreek pull off an upset? Or will Lyles prove once and for all that track speed is different? Tyreek Hill may be wearing a Miami Dolphins jersey now. But when it comes to picking his favorite quarterback and team, his heart and his Madden bets still favor Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, by the sounds of it here, it sounds like Tyreek Hill's playing days in Miami are coming to an end. I'm opening the door. I'm out, bro. It was great playing here, but at the end of the day, I got to do what's best for my career. I'm too much of a competitor to be just out there. And with the Miami PD situation this year and the way the season went, the writing's on the wall for where he will go next. Tyreek Hill is going to return to the Chiefs. That's my prediction moving forward. Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Kareem Hunt. Hey, it only seems right for him to run it back. He's going to go try to make one more run at the Super Bowl. He's going to go make a name for himself before Travis decides to retire. He wants another ring, and then from there he'll probably walk away from football. So if I'm a Kansas City fan and I'm seeing this, it's a great time to be excited, for the return of Tyreek Hill is in the future.
Since leaving Kansas City in 2022, Hill has continued to dominate individually, but the Miami Dolphins have struggled to make deep playoff runs. 3 years in Miami, still hasn't advanced past the first round, leaving players like Hill visibly frustrated. Recently, on the Pivot podcast, Hill openly admitted that if he had to choose a quarterback in Madden, it's Mahomes. Not his current quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. Not even AFC rival Josh Allen, who came in second place.
Did you know Patrick Mahomes can make defenders look silly without even looking at them? Mahomes stunned the Ravens with an insane no-look pass. Rolling right, he faked out the defense by looking one way and throwing another. But that's not all. The throw landed perfectly in DeMarcus Robinson's hands, making it look easy, and it just keeps getting better. This wasn't a fluke. Mahomes has pulled off tricks like this multiple times. But you'll be shocked when you see how it changed the game. Do you think any other quarterback could pull off a no-look pass like this?
For Hill, it's all about winning, even if it's just in video games. But is there more to it than that? His comments aren't just about Madden. At the end of the season, against the New York Jets, Hill refused to enter the game and was caught on camera saying, "I'm done, bro." Despite putting up career-best numbers, the frustration is real. While Kansas City keeps winning without him, Miami is still trying to find its identity. So, could we ever see Hill back in Kansas City? Not likely. The Chiefs have proven they can win without him, and their salary cap situation makes a reunion improbable. But one thing is clear, When it comes to choosing between Tua and Mahomes, Hill still knows where his best shot at winning is, even if it's just in Madden. What do you think? Is Hill missing his glory days in KC, or is this just a friendly Madden rivalry? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more NFL content. Subscribe, like, follow for more. Jalen Hurts just silenced every doubter in the biggest way possible. The Eagles quarterback not only led his team to a Super Bowl championship, but also walked away as the Super Bowl MVP. And guess what? He used all the criticism as fuel to dominate when it mattered most. Stick around as we break down exactly how Hurts proved the haters wrong and became an undeniable force in the NFL. From the start, Hurts never needed extra motivation to win football games. It's in his DNA. But the doubters, they just added fuel to the fire. According to 0.2% of his fourth quarter passes, throwing for 471 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions, leading the entire league with a 132.5 passer rating in those high-pressure moments. Oh, and did I mention? He also ran in 5 touchdowns during that stretch. That's as clutch as it gets. Now let's get to the big one, Super Bowl 59. Hurts didn't just show up, he made history. He threw for 463 yards, completed 74% of his passes, and added 3 touchdowns to just 1 interception. But that's not all. Hurts also rushed for 72 yards and a touchdown, setting an NFL record for rushing yards by a quarterback in a Super Bowl. The Eagles didn't just win, they blew out the Chiefs 40-22, and Hurts was the driving force behind it all. But what really sets Hurts apart is his mindset. He doesn't just play with a chip on his shoulder, he plays with a boulder. He said it himself. All the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, hoping to be the last man standing. And we were indeed the last man standing. That hunger to win, it fuels him. And according to Mylotta, Hurts has an old-school mentality. He doesn't just talk about being great, he walks the walk with this Super Bowl run. Hurts has put the entire NFL on notice. He's not just a good quarterback. He's an elite, franchise-changing leader. The Eagles have built this team around him, and with his clutch gene and unstoppable drive, there's no telling how many more championships he'll bring to Philly. So, the real question is, can anyone stop Jalen Hurts next season? Eagles fans, how pumped are you for next season? And for the doubters still out there, are you finally giving Hurts the respect he deserves? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth NFL analysis. Until next time, keep that championship energy strong. Philadelphia Eagles team crushed Kansas City's hopes, handing Patrick Mahomes one of the worst losses of his career final score.
I'm a choker. I'm a trash can. Jalen Hurts absolutely destroyed me tonight. And the Eagles O-line pounded me raw. My cheeks are sore from all the pounding I took tonight. They didn't even use any protection. The Eagles O-line needs to practice safe sacks. You know, you can't just pound me raw all night.
Eagles 40, Chiefs 22. And honestly, that score doesn't even tell the whole story. At one point, the Chiefs were down 34-0. The game was over before it even started.
We didn't start how we wanted to. Obviously, the turnovers hurt. And, I take all the blame for that. Just those early turnovers swing the momentum of the game, and then they capitalized on them, and they scored on the one, and then they got a touchdown immediately after. So that's 14 points that I kind of gave them, and it's hard to come back from that in the Super Bowl. And so